multi-function, one of the most colorful trees we've ever offered in any category. And wait till you see what you can do with it. So this is here, it's back. Did you pick it up last year? 1-800-395-1601. Have you had this on yet this weekend? Have we got calls on this? Because people are flipping out over this thing.
Very briefly this morning.
Well, here we go with 5 foot, 6.5, 7.5, and 9 foot. And the shipping and handling on this is better than we've ever offered before. So if you'd like to do the 5 foot tree, you can do it in what is the traditional or the flocked. Same with the 6.5. 7.5, and then the 9 foot tree, all on 5Z payments, and all with a technology that is going to give you how many? 1, 2 functions, 3, 4, 5? No, 55 functions.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't want to deal with buttons, just want to deal with your phone, you can use, well, the help from who?
Well, you know who loves to help us with things like this. And we worked with the team at Alexa. I'm going to say her name because I'm not going to have her do anything quite yet. And we worked, the team with Alexa actually reached out to us to develop this Christmas tree with them.
The only company.
They are the ones who did all of the Alexa programming. We just made this beautiful tree.
They came to you.
They came to us.
They came to Mr. Christmas.
And they said,
amazing.
We want to do a tree. We want to make it Alexa integrated. This is the one where if you go and download the Alexa app right now, you will see only one Christmas tree brand. Mr. Christmas is the only Christmas tree brand on the app right now.
And that means Alexa enabled?
Alexa enabled, okay. Or use your phone as the remote control.
These are
that's what
quantities.
I'm doing right now.
So let's do it. Show us. Wow.
So I'm using the phone to set the different settings. And this is just not using voice. You can use your voice as well. Let me see if we can possibly see this. But here it is. And we say, oh, did I have it? I'm so sorry. Alexa, set my Christmas tree to white. Let's see if she's listening. Alexa, she's not quite listening. Alexa, anyhow, this is one of the fun things about doing things on live TV is that she's not necessarily listening to me, but I'm using it.
Let me ask you this. Is there a remote control I can also use?
You never have to use a remote control because your smartphone becomes the remote control. So I'm adjusting everything just using the Alexa app, which is free to download. You can set the different settings, the different function settings, steady, fade, flip, sparkle, or the sparkle I have here, all 55 different functions you can use your phone to control. Flip it between white and multicolor, fade in and out. Twinkle just allows a twinkling light throughout, almost like a strobe. But if you don't want the smart, but you love the look of this tree, don't worry. What we can do is use the foot pedal to cycle through the different settings and find the one that you love.
And find the one that you love. Like, for example, like come over to this guy right here.
Okay.
If you like to pick it up and you just like to cycle through, well, you can use Alexa or you can just cycle and have fun and keep it going. 55 different ways. 55. Now here comes a value story. This is final quantities on the LED 55 function Alexa integration tree. 5 foot, normally $439. We have it for $379, and the shipping and handling has been lessened on this. 5Z payments. 6.5. Normally $679. Now it's $589. You get up to the 7.5. That's going to be most popular. That's an $850 tree. We have it now for, well, guess what? That's $100 less. It's on 5Z payments of $147.80, and then the 9 foot tree, the flocked is gone in the 9 foot. So let's go through what we have remaining. In the 5 foot, we have both the flocked and the traditional, correct? Great. What about the 6.5 foot? Both available. 7.5 foot, flocked and traditional. 9 foot, only the green.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Right. So this is the 9 foot is truly a statement, and to be able to use the magic of voice to tell Alexa to turn your Christmas tree on and off, to have her set the different settings, to use the different colors. There are 9 different colors, including that multicolor.
I love that. Like, look at this. Like, look at this all green tree. And that's really dramatic. Now, if you don't want the twinkle, you don't have to have the twinkle.
You don't have to. This is, and we can put this on steady. And I want to just show you for a second, Rick, because one thing that was really important that we do, we know that those of you who love warm white, the light, the incandescent light, need that. But we also added this white that we call starlight. It's a cool white. So I'm going to show you right now the difference. This is
Wow.
starlight.
Boy, that looks, and that flock
that's
tree.
warm white. Isn't that
that's
amazing?
Crazy.
So
okay, I got a couple quick questions.
You've got both. Yes.
Love the flock tree with that. That's really great with the starlight, or you can go warm white.
I'm going to take back to the starlight. Yes.
What about putting this together when I get it?
Okay,
How easy is it?
power pole technology. It's going to come in 2 or 3 pieces, depending 3 if you get the 9-foot. You do not have to connect anything other than to plug the cord into the wall. You're going to see 3 different pieces. You set up the base. You know how to do this. When you connect the different sections, there are actually arrows in there in the center pole that you will follow. Once you follow there, you see the arrows click right into place. Then you're going to turn it on. To connect this to Alexa, if you know how to scan the restaurant menu at your favorite restaurant, then you know how to connect this. It's that simple. You will just go to the Alexa app if you have a smartphone. If you don't,
by the way,
use the foot pedal and go through. You can change it just using the foot pedal.
So you let me know what you want to try.
Okay.
You want to try? Right?
What do you want to? Where
if
do you
want
to
try Alexa again, or you want to wait a second?
You want me to try? She wasn't listening to me before, but I can ask her. Ready?
Okay.
Let's try again. Alexa. Let's see. I'm going to blame the phone, which is yours.
Okay, well here it is in 45 seconds while we're doing this at a sale price. Again, flocked or green, 5, 6.5, 7.5, or 9. Leslie, take it away.
These are truly remarkable. You have the number of tips, the number of lights. The 5-foot has 200 lights. The 6-foot has 350 lights. 500 lights and 650 lights in that 9-foot tree. You have the ability to set the brightness. You have 9 different color settings. You have of the different functions, fade, flip. You can use the foot pedal to cycle through, or you can use your voice to say, Alexa, turn my Christmas trees to whichever color it is you want. So in one tree, you've got brains, you've got beauty, and you have so much fun. My kids could not stop playing with this tree.
Like this is, I'm just standing here. You can use the foot pedal. I'm just pushing it with my thumb. You can do whatever you want. But it's endless. Like look at the number of lights and the number of colors. You never used to be able to do that. And by the way, they're all LEDs, so they're all going to be cool to the touch. They're not going to burn out. These things last forever. It's also an incredibly dense tree. Like I said, I look good with it with the lights down earlier. Here I look even better. Like you don't even see anybody through the tree. Hello there. Hello there. So it's just great how dense it is, right?
And these are all, it's not just the beauty of the tree and the tips, the molded tips, and all of these light functions. You are able to create a custom tree, whether it is your sports team, whether it is your decorating style.
You go to see the big Christmas tree light up in your town.
Oh yeah.
Right? They put the tree up at the Rockefeller Center. Well, you're not going to get the Rockefeller Center. You're bringing it right in your own home. Can you imagine the grandkids coming over and they're just going to go bonkers. I mean, like playing with this thing.
A 9-foot pink tree. Come on.
So much fun.
So much fun. And then you don't have to commit to it. Guess what? With a press of a button, with the use of your voice, or with the app on your smartphone, by the way, with your phone becomes the remote with the Alexa app. That means you never have to worry. I don't know about you, but when I take my Christmas tree out, the last thing I ever find is the remote. So I'm always panicked.
The power technology, pop it in, really dense, filled with lights. Does not matter what color lights you want. The 12 days of Christmas, you can have a different colored tree every single night.
It's not even every night. Within each night, you can change your mind. You can change the look. You don't have to commit to anything. And then from year to year, if you do go ahead and decorate the tree to the light colors, say you do, I'm gonna set this tree to light blue. How amazing to do a coastal tree. But guess what?
You know what? Actually, let's focus on the flock for a second, because that flock tree is amazing.
Isn't this?
Because we don't have a lot of flock trees to go around.
This is a heavy flock.
I was going to say, this is not a tipped Like,
No.
this is like a Minnesota snow.
Right.
this thing.
You are going to have to run the hand vac after you set this up. There's no two ways about it. I am sorry, but that was the only way we could do it to achieve this heavy of a snow.
But it's called normal, right?
It's called normal, and look at how fun this is.
That's
so when
so
we
great.
take the colors, they really create such a beautiful
There's
cast.
even, on this one, there's even, if you look at that, there's even flocking on the actual bulbs.
Yes, yes.
You guys nailed that.
And look at how fun it is to be able to bring a pattern. Let's take sparkle on this tree. This is like a candy cane. Imagine doing a candy cane or gingerbread themed
Whoa.
tree when you've got
Wide shot.
all the
Here we go.
red and white lights. Shall I turn it off the sparkle?
It's a Valentine's Day tree.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Whoa,
now look,
that's really
watch
fun.
Watch as I go through the different colors. And again, this is all voice enabled.
Which one's more popular right now, the flocked or the green? Which one more popular right now? I'm really curious. Actually, the flock tree. This is the most beautiful flock tree I think I've ever seen.
It is
It's really
so
good.
spectacular, and it's just going to be so fun at
Yeah,
home
this
to
is
be
awesome.
able to create
Awesome.
whichever look you want.
7.5
Yep.
flock tree.
Yes.
Still available. Only order of the year.
The 9 foot
For
is
my
gone.
money, I go 7.5 flock. Keep going with the lights.
Okay,
I'm
I
curious
just want to
see.
show you. So here's that warm white. Here you have pink. I'm just flipping through different colors now. The purple and the white. We've got it on red. We can do color flip. We can do color fade. Let's try twinkle. The twinkling light, it just
Oh, so
a little
just so you know,
touch.
I can press it with the button, but you can also control it from your phone.
Correct. Everything you do, you can do with your phone, and then you can also do with the foot pedal. So if you don't want to use your phone or you don't want to use your voice
I'm doing it.
to control it, now Rick has taken over. He's going through all the colors.
Control freak.
9 different colors.
Control freak.
Light blue. This is the starlight. That's the cool white. Here's the multi. Look at all
Where's the
of that.
difficulty?
Okay, this is the white. Now we're in
30
fade.
seconds. Wait, the 5, 6.5, 7.5, or
7.5.
9. Check with your order entry representative. Give me 30 seconds on the Alexa story again.
So Alexa, the team at Alexa reached out to us at Mr. Christmas and said, we want to do an Alexa integrated Christmas tree and we want to do it with you. And that was obviously, it was such a great honor, but it also meant that the technology in this tree isn't just created by or supported by Mr. Christmas. This is created by and supported by Amazon. So
More to
fun.
come in the show. Final look at today's special value. The final hour for our today's special value. We got another presentation